Stand to McWarriors and welcome back to another episode of MegaMek as we continue the campaigns of the Striking Serpents. And last time we had the battle for Cobra Lance, or Boa Lance actually, taking their bonus objective where they succeeded in robbing the enemy blind of some special technology. So their bonus was successful. They managed to capture 4 experimental ammunition and weapon crates. So let's go look at what those things are. So first and foremost, we're going to sort by ammunition. Standard ammunition. So we managed to find 96 narc pods, and then SRM-6 narc capable ammo, 375 rounds, and 150 shots of LRM-20 narc capable ammunition. So a pretty decent pickup there. Just trying to make sure that I've got everything here. We also then managed to pick up where is it? Sort by name. Narc beacon, 3 of them. Duct tape universal fixing. So we managed to pick up a narc beacon, 3 narc beacons to go alongside with them, and then 2 binary blazer cannons and 3 medium pulse lasers. So, congratulations on your pickup of some of this rare equipment. You have 2 blazers and 3 medium pulse lasers. Those were in the experimental energy weapon crate. The experimental missile crate was the thing that carried the narc and some of the ammo, and the rest of the ammo came a virtue of the 2 ammunition crates. So you have quite a few narc rounds. Whether or not you will be able to replenish those is probably not likely. So I wouldn't go completely all in on totally refitting your mechs with all of these weapon systems, but keep in mind it's now a little bit of an option. So I don't actually have the mission for Diamondback. I don't think it's fully ready to go yet. It might be. I could give it a shot. I'm not sure. That's actually a really good question that I should probably check, because it's probably the most complicated of all 4 of the missions because of the various elements that come into it. So I'm not fully sure if we should run it or not. But there is quite a bit of work that still needs to be done in the rest of the place. So there is that to still have to keep track of. Just do some repairs. What's Operation? So Operation Thunderclap is a mission in which we are attempting to steal back one of our mech warriors who is currently MIA. And that is... not you. That is Corporal William Grossman. He is Thunder, which is why it's Thunderclap. And he is a Raven pilot who was ambushed and captured by enemy forces. We found the prison, and we're now attacking that prison. So 2 weeks ago, or last week, we had Adder Lance, which is our assault lance, take on the enemy's sort of quick reaction heavy force. We drew them into a trap and had them fight it out in order to keep them busy for long enough. Adder actually did way better than expected and actually knocked out literally half of the enemy force entirely. And actually, no, 2/3 of the enemy force, when all was said and done, was completely destroyed. And so they would not, so those forces no longer reinforce everybody else. Cobra Lance went after a hydroelectric dam, which was providing power to all of the facilities in the area, including the prison and the research facility that Boa just hit. Boa was originally slated to support Adder, however, they had the option of not helping them and instead leaving Adder to handle whatever it could and then go after the research base, which they did, and they have successfully got the loot crate. And the final mission, final part of Operation Thunderclap is by Diamondback, and Diamondback is going to be going to more or less rob the actual prison itself. And so that's gonna be interesting to actually run through. So how hard would Tyrank be laughing at the enemy if I ended up in enemy hands? You're a tech. You can't fall into enemy hands. Good night, Vanguard. Thanks for hanging around. They will never capture our pilots. Now, I will make a note. The assassin pilot was a bit of a red herring that I planted there deliberately. That was not the head of Pantheon Company's Hermes Lance. It was just a random assassin. I was hoping that you guys would be a little bit fooled by it. So that ended up not being the case. There was some other technology that might have been stealable in that champion, but the champion became a nuclear fireball. So robbing that. Yes, a successful highway robbery has been done. So everybody's pretty badly banged up at this point. All of the mech techs are fully set up. If Greybeard's still here, Fox Snake is in a little bit of a bad way. The kitty cat is pretty badly damaged. Actually, it has no more forward nose armor after the crash. Amazingly, it did not destroy itself. So, we disappointed yet again. Hey, that wasn't a disappointment. You guys did great. I'm proud of y'all. The Sky Shatter is in a little bit better condition, but all of its weapons were crit out, so it can't really fight either. So it's totally out. The Transgressor and the is doing pretty good, and the Corsair, I believe, has damage to a large laser and a medium laser, and has quite a bit of damage to the nose and the left wing as well. Thunderclap will piss everybody off. Now, Thunderclap is all about getting our pilot back. Chromebook is saying, "All right, see you around, Pyro. Thanks for chilling with us for the first 2 hours." So, we need to check out our combat personnel, see if anybody's not combat, I want MechWarriors. See if anybody's managed to level up and check on that. Hey, Dragon has 26 experience and has enough in order to get his piloting up. And since he's a 4-3, we need to normalize this, and this will bring him to a 3-3 pilot. So congratulations, Grizzly. You are now a 3-3 pilot. Unless you wanted to spend that experience on a special ability, in which case I'll reverse the experience gain on that, and I'll give you the special ability instead. Edward, part of the pay is the loot. A significant amount of the pay is the loot. Alright, see you around, Sproga. Thank you. Let's see, we also have... yeah. Sentinel is going to be able to level up as well. Then XP. We do it. There we go. Yeah, Sentinel, despite being a 4-4 pilot, is actually, like, astonishingly accurate. How much edge do pilots have? Not much. Any landing you can walk away from? Yes, you were able to walk away from the landing. I was rather astonished. Wait, power leaving. Yeah. How much edge do pilots have? Let's see. I believe it's under fluff. No, it's not. It's somewhere around here. General. I do think there is a way to actually view edge. Graphic, maybe? No. It's just a pretty way of organizing things. I'm not actually sure how to show off the... Yeah, it doesn't look like I can just show just edge. That's a little disappointing, actually. Because I could have sworn you could do it. Guess not. In any event, Sentinel has no edge. There's one edge on Mav. Ginger has no edge. Argentaves has 2 edge. Warden has 2 edge. Dragon has 0. Yeah. So if I wanted to join the company, do I need to have a Discord? You would, yeah, but the company MechWarrior signups aren't open. There's still open positions if you want to be like an infantryman or a tech, but at the moment there are no MechWarriors. Edge is... trying to think of the right analogy. It's like D&D inspiration. It's sort of like a special ability that you can use to suddenly make things. We only have 2 more arrow slots open. I suppose if you really wanted, sure. But Edge allows you to make rerolls for things like getting shot in the head or explosions. It's a reroll or a bonus to a roll. I didn't think it gave me a bonus to rolls. I'm pretty sure it's only a reroll. Yeah. Red 5, if you wanted to join, then make sure you'd have to join our Discord and just submit an application so I know, like, in general what to create you as a character. It's just basically name and call sign. That's all. Edge is 1 use only. It's supposed to be, but it's a little bit busted. So, by the way, did Stormwind get back to me on what he wanted for Sentinel, or did he leave? Oh, you can only see it in the pilot profile? Oh, that sucks. And 5 being still in prison. Yes, our poor little Hooplants and Garterlants. Tabletop RPG, you can spend it to get a +2 or a -2 to roll. Could he be another aerospace fighter pilot? He could. I mean, that is an option, but he did ask for a tech. Also, again, Discord required. But before you asked, I didn't notice it. Sorry. There's so much chat and so many things to keep track of. Gunnery before you ask. Okay. Personnel. Alright, let's level him, but let's make him a veteran. Spend XP. Current skills. Gunnery. He gets Sensor Geek. Oh, no, not Sensor Geek. Okay, we're not giving him Sensor Geek. Sensor Geek has no purpose in the current version of the game that we're playing. So we're going to remove Sensor Geek and replace it with something that will actually be useful. Drag this away. And I will open up my MekHQ rules. Downloads. I wish to go to MekHQ. I wish to go to MekHQ. So we're going to get him a proper ability because we're re-rolling that because that's useless. Piloting is fine. I got a couple of questions about some of the abilities. Ask away. Now is the time. Today's going to be our sort of, I guess, our catch-up day. All right, so we're going to roll on this. And Sensor Geek, since it doesn't do anything, is totally worthless to us and therefore not particularly useful. Let's go check with roll d20 online. Beautiful. Let's roll a d20. 3. Okay. So let's see what we get with a 3. 1 to 10 is dodge. All right. Bit of a boring ability, but it'll work on you. So we're going to go over to GM mode. We're going to go to edit, and we're going to abilities. Dodge, and you're going to lose Sensor Geek. Sensor Geek, if we were playing with double blind rolls, would give him advantages to trying to actually do. Oh yeah, good point. Why did I roll that? Try that again. It's a very good point, actually. So, 10s, 1, 1s, 15. So 15 on the MekHQ roll sheet is... Oh, he gets Iron Man. So I believe that makes him a little bit more resistant to injuries. It's also a fairly boring ability, but... You get it for free, so you can't complain. There you go. Iron Man. Alright, 0 it's an HR repair session, more or less. Just gonna sort of chill a little bit. Let's see, Xanthopus has also a level up, so if Ginger's here, you have a level up. And Mav gets to either level up his gunnery or keep saving. So if Iceman is here, he also has a level up available, or potential level up available. Other than that, I think everybody's pretty much good. Yeah, Ginger's my only regular. And Mav has an ability up. Oh, how is your net background up? Ginger, what do you want? You have both options. You will also be getting a special ability for free. So that'll be nice. Taking piloting or gunnery. Will allow you to shoot things quite accurately. Iron Man, battle armors. Hopefully the battle armor will not be him. Edge would make me a little more survivable, but piloting is fine. Iron Man would wreck all of our enemies. Let's see, you are Grizzly, so where is Grizzly? Let's look for the Grand Dragon. It's easier that way. So you have 6 XP that you're still carrying over, which each point of as is 1 XP. So if you want, I can give you a little bit. Piloting I think would be better for you. Alrighty, let's give you some piloting. Just ahead of Operation Thunderclap. Spend XP, current skills, gives a piloting. He picks up... Weapon Specialist Ultra Autocannon 2. No, we're gonna add it to you as well. It's not gonna happen that way. The gun doesn't even exist yet. You checking everyone? I don't know if Firehawk wound up after a bump to a veteran. I think he did, but first let me work on this and then I'll check Firehawk. All right, so Weapon Specialist Ultra Autocannon 2 is not what we're doing. That's ridiculous. None. The Ultra Autocannon 2 doesn't exist yet. Alright, and then we need my web browser again before I get in trouble. These 10s, 1s. 85. 85 comes up to multitasker. Oh, I believe this allows you to shoot multiple targets at the same time. So let's go find multitasker in the list. Because it's actually not multitasker. Secondary target modifier is reduced by 1, so yeah, you get to shoot at people a little bit more accurate. And then we need our Phoenix Hawk. DC. You have Hopping Jack. Terry, do you only random abilities or do you allow picks? If you want to spend a pick, then you have to spend the experience in order to get it. So when you hit Veteran and when you hit Elite, you get a random ability given to you for free. But then I also let you buy any ability that you want with accumulated experience. So it's actually nice for my refit. Cool. And so if you wanted to do that, it would be spend XP, special abilities, and then all weather is 60 XP, dodge is 20, jumping jack is 40, that sort of thing. You can buy abilities great, but you get free ones when you get veteran and elite. So we don't have many elites in the company. We've got Sprogue right here in his command van, and then we've got Vanguard. But the free ones, yes, the free ones have to be random because it's free. Ben C bills in chat. Ooh, rolled too much. You checking everyone? Yeah. So your free ones must be random. Sorry, there will be no selection on those because it's really powerful. Like you're getting a full-on ability for free, and they can be really good. Like the ones we've gotten are pretty decent, but you can get stuff like Sniper, and Sniper is like crazy good. The oblique attacker, mech with artillery. So yeah. But these are the random abilities that can come up. So every time you hit veteran and when you hit elite, so 2 free. So random except for DM Fiat. No. So the reason why we reselected those 2 abilities is because Sensor Geek doesn't do anything in this version of the game. It has no effect. So he got nothing for it. So we came to our Mukai list and we rolled a D100 and got the right one. And the other one was Weapon Specialist Ultra Autocannon. Ultra Autocannons don't even exist yet. So we re-rolled on the chart. I don't DM Fiat things for that. What you can do is you have experience which you gain through the course of battle, and then you can spend that experience on either leveling up one of your abilities, so piloting or gunnery, small arms for example. You can pick up a whole new skill if you want. They are available. Some of them are super cheap, like strategy is 0. But some of these, like strategy, actually would be a little bit more. There'd have to be a reason for it. And then there's also the special abilities which you can buy, but you'll notice it has an XP cost associated with it. So if you hit that XP, if you get that much XP in battle, you can select that as what you want. It's an ability that was added for the completeness of the game in general, it just hasn't implemented yet. By the way, if you can give me a couple of points of edge and piloting, I will look into the abilities that I want. Okay, we will give you some edge to go with that. There is my Grand Dragon. Spend XP. Oh, you can also spend XP on edge. So I will give you 2 points of edge to give you a little bit of death protection. Giving everyone some edge seems like a good idea. Hey, if they want it, they can get it. So right now, Warg has none, although Warg no longer has a mech. Let's go check out the market and also our hangar. So we have an assigned to roster. We have a trench bucket. We have an Atlas. We have a Phoenix Hawk. We have a Wolverine. Hey, that's actually no. The Wolverine it's the backup right now for Thorn's mech at the moment. No, you don't. Another Atlas, Phoenix Hawk DML, the Atlas DF, which is in pieces. Well, mostly one piece. And the Black Knight belongs to, what's his name? Brick. I did run a MechWarrior 2nd edition Battletech, was just wondering how you run it. Yep, and I'm telling you how to run it. Need more Kintaros. Unfortunately, Kintaros, not exactly common around here. If we go to the unit market, we've got a Spider, a Wasp, a Firestarter, a Stinger, a Trebuchet, a Griffin, a Stalker, and a Blurg. So let's see. You just lost a boa mech. The requirements for boa are must move 4/6. Yeah, must move 4/6. And that's about it, actually. Are there any other mechs considered a bucket that we have? The trench bucket and the trash can? I don't know. Haven't ever really thought about it. That looked like the against the bot spreadsheet. It is, yes, that's part of it. So, but also has the Mukai rules, which we use for our support units and elements, which are very helpful. We're trying to set things up. So, Org, what would you like to drive? Because I'm going to tell you right now, we do not have a Crusader, and your Crusader's dead. So, getting another Crusader in is not going to happen at the moment, because we do not use the purchase unit option, which gives you access to literally everything that applies to the era. So, there's a few Crusaders currently available in this time period, but we don't buy through this method. Champion? We don't have one. We blew it to Kingdom Come. Champion would have been nice. Hey, that's my favorite mech. Where did you get the spreadsheet? Simbri sent it to me. So, that spreadsheet, can you put that in the Discord for download? Sure. I can throw it up if it'll fit. I don't mind doing that. Alright, so, Infirmary. Yes, we have injuries. We have injured pilots. This is very important. Are you all prisoners? You're all prisoners. Okay, so my veteran doctrine goes there. Hey, Doc, I've got new test subjects. Oop, he's already full. Alright, who's my next lowest doc? Give it to... You're my original doctor. Holy crap. Have some patience to learn on. Just remind me in the Discord, because I might forget. It's Friday. It's been a long week. I might forget easy. I really like this kitty cat. This is a lot of fun, actually. It looks so cute and awesome on the field. Really, all of your guys' stuff has been really cool. I gotta say, though, Transgressor I'm not really a fan of. It's kind of ugly. At one point, I started to try and mod in like actual real jets into this, and it just did not work. As replacement picture icons. Alright, so Diamondback is left. I will read Diamondback's their special thing. Van Gresser? The Van Gresser. Thanks for... Alright, let's say, so this, for the most part, the first paragraph. So Diamondback will be the tip of the spear. Diamondback will need to move quickly once Adder draws the enemy away, as your window of opportunity will be short. You will escort several APCs to the prison facility to help extract the prisoners. While we don't anticipate heavy forces, but destruction is not your goal, the APCs must be protected and getting to and from the facility. Once you've made a hole to get them in, you'll need to guard them while Eric's breaks out the HVTs and gets them loaded up. While you'll be working closely with Eric's company on this one, their jump company is already in position and will likely be under fire when the operation commences. They'll need your help, so move quickly. The rest of Eric's will be with the APCs and will move as fast as they can. Reports indicate Jester may be making a tour of the surrounding facilities. If she hears word of an attack, her psych profile indicates she will engage. Be wary, as we're not sure what her Hermes lance contains. While it'd be great to get a shot at her already, we can't risk the HVTs. Looks like a minivan with wings. Yup. I like the Corsair. Corsair have a look like the X-Wing from above. Corsairs are really cool looking. They're my favorite. They are by far my favorite aerospace fighter in BattleTech. There's actually a really cool fan art version of a pirate Corsair that has like a PPC in the nose. It looks very cool. So, this is Scratch Force McKinnon. Scratch Force McKinnon makes up the Prison Riot, which is now here. So this is our Prison Riot, consisting of armed prisoners. The prisoners would not be armed if you guys had not succeeded in Cobra's mission, which a bit of a long shot to not succeed in that, but still. It's an escort the convoy mission? Yup, and here's the convoy. 4 heavy tracked APCs. Each one of these can carry 2 units. So this Prison Riot is all capable of fitting inside this convoy. If you lose any of these heavy tracked APCs, 2 people are not coming home. The more HVTs you get home, which is the prisoners armed, the happier way will be with you guys, as each of the HVTs represents mech warriors of decent connections that he can now claim that he rescued them, and that will help his political stature. And anything that helps his political stature helps your stature in trying to get the final ultimate objective of this entire campaign. I'll put a PPC into her cockpit. Oh, you guys are cruel. You don't even know her. Just instantaneous hatred. Alright, so yeah, this is Sprogue's special forward operating base bird. So he demanded that it be placed in. But yeah, Scratch Force McKinnon, don't get it killed. If it does get it killed, you get less stuff. If you get none of the prisoners, then you're not getting Thunder back. It's as simple as that. If you lose all 4 of those APCs, Thunder doesn't get to come home. So hopefully you guys will do well. Yeah, let's actually take a look at who we currently have on this mission. So Diamondback is, of course, run by Firehawk, who recently picked up Hopping Jack. Firehawk, of course, drives a Phoenix Hawk HTC. Now that nobody else seems to be driving a Phoenix Hawk, I can actually replace the artwork with the cooler version that I made. Actually, let me quickly do that so I can show it off. I retarded this thing. Oh, actually, I think it's still in the folder. All right, so I just go to there, MekHQ. Sorry, we're doing this a little bit live, but I did a really good job on this, and I feel very proud of it. And so I'm going to show it off, goddammit. Fluff, Mac. Where's my Phoenix Chopper? There it is. So we're going to rename this to a rig. And I'm going to name this. Name. HAWK. Then we select somebody else, we come back to him, and oh, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? It always works. Are you kidding me? Apparently it didn't work. Oh, that sucks so much. ONXHawk.png. Yeah, that is the right place. I wonder why. Maybe it's because you're deployed on a mission. Ah, well. I wanted to show off this. He has an axe in his hand, like the Phoenix Hawk HTC. I'm sorry, I spent way too much time on that. We calling it here? Yeah, I suppose. Some of us don't have hands, we're fine. Or a personal carrier. Yeah. Like the Bradley was supposed to be. Hey, the Bradley's a great mech. Or a great armored personal carrier. Well, IFV. Yes, they're very much like M113s. Can I run an Atlas and Boa? No, Atlas is too slow. Good night, Sprogue. Thanks for hanging around. So you need to pick up the pace. I wonder why it didn't update. So you can fit into the Battle Master, I believe. So the unit market. So the Battle Master's fast enough because it's 4.6. The Stalker's too slow. Griffins are good. Trebuchets are good. Stinger, Firestarter, Wasp, and Spider. You can pick all of those if you really want to. As for what we currently have, Atlas is too slow. Phoenix Hawk you can take. You can take the Firebee if you want. I kind of wouldn't suggest it, but it can. You can try and fight Simbri for this Wolverine because it is technically his. Another Phoenix Hawk, Atlas, and a Trench Bucket. How is a building faster than Atlas? Because Boa needs to have a sufficient speed. I'll take the Battle Master, we see to get a lot of spare parts for them. Alright, unit market. Let's purchase the Battle Master at 95% cost. Cha-ching. Close that. Personnel. Range by force. Boa. Oh, yeah, you just don't have a mech anymore. So, let's see. Assign to unit as pilot. And then we will give you to the brand new Battle Master. Back to Boa. Add unit. Add mech. Assault. Blurg. There you go. Now you have an assault mech. Still, kind of fits. I still have my OG Battle Master mini from 3rd edition. Nice. Alright, so I think we're through with all the housekeeping. Next week we will do Diamondback's portion of the mission along with Scratch Force McKinnon. So that'll be Shade as Firehawk, Ginger as Ginger. JP as Black Sheep, Burning Sigil as Sunburn, and Shadow Wolf as Shadow Wolf. You guys are all original. But yeah, that'll be those four. You will also be working with Eric's Lance, which looks like this. It's 3 motorized platoons and 3 jump platoons, and this is, of course, Lieutenant McKinnon, who is actually running everything else. Does Ginger also have ginger hair? You be the judge. Alright, so thank you everybody for watching. We're going to head off now. We will do Diamondback next week. Hopefully everything will be all nice and ready to rock and roll by then, so we're going to end a little bit early. Alright, so we'll say goodbye to the YouTube people first, so thank you very much for watching. I know this was not the normal sort of episode you expect, but hey, for the YouTube people, in about 3.5 hours, the final conclusion of Operation Thunderclap will arrive, so show up to Twitch on then. That'll be twitch.tv/Derek117. We'd love to have you there. Leave comments and all that below. If you have any questions about how to run the game or anything like that, we'd be more than happy to try and help you out. If I don't have an answer, somebody in my Discord will. So join the Discord and you'll be able to chat with us. And I'll see you all in the next episode.